about your background and your Thrive experience story. Then we'll shift a little bit while I let this dog out. Go.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Randy Clemens. I live in beautiful Southern California, and I am a daddy of 10. I've been a fireman for 32 years. I retired 4 years ago. Before Thrive, I was torn from the floor up. But see, this is a whole new thing. And you've heard a lot of people's stories, right? Mine is so unique. It's mind blowing. And coming from the biggest skeptic that was out there, huge. So my journey begins like this: 32 years of fire service and 7 daughters. I've been shot, stabbed, blown up, both knees rebuilt, right ankle rebuilt, 7 bulging discs. I tore my clavicle from my sternum. I tore my right shoulder, tore both my biceps. If you take a good gander at me here, you can see a little piece of that ear's gone. Eyelids melted together. I should have my hearing aid in on this one, but other than that, I'm fine. But no, I tried to do what every guy does out there. Other than supplements, I never wanted to do supplements, right? I tried to diet to lose some weight, to try to look good, hit some workouts here and there. And I would be on that roller coaster, and I'm like, well, it's like January. I guess I better start getting in shape for summertime. And it just really didn't work out. My internal health is just failing miserably. My firehouse is out of 102 stations. It's like one of the 4th busiest stations, paramedic engine. We run anywhere from 6 to 19 calls a day. I was living on 3 huge big energy drinks a day. Big ones, right? No names there. Big energy drinks a day, right? Screw top. Like you could fill a camel up with it. And I wasn't a coffee drinker, but I drank those, and I would do a little shot of stuff afterwards, not tequila or anything like that, but energy, and then I would drink a Diet Coke to keep it healthy, right? So my health sucked. Because of my injuries, I wasn't sleeping through the night. I was worn out at work, and then go home, and with all the kids and activities and 5 different schools, 4 different sporting events, I was just done. I was walking around like I was 102 years old. And then along comes somebody, just like with you, Susan. It's like, hey, Randy, wear the sticker. It will change your life forever. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I got this, right? Well, I finally end up buying my first month. And I may have had some personal reasons why I bought it, like maybe to prove somebody wrong or something like that. But I did it. And I'm not like what you hear all the time. Day 1, oh my gosh, I feel so good. And I'm like, yeah, let's go run a mile. Not me. I was day 7. Day 7 kicked in, and I was on duty at the firehouse. I felt like, wow, I slept really good through the night. I think we had like a call after midnight, but I slept really good. I woke up, told my guys, let's go work out. And they're like, yeah, okay, whatever, Cap. They knew my condition, like, all right, whatever. But I did. I went to the high school football stadium. I put on one of our big air packs, weighed like 43 pounds, grabbed the 10-pound sledgehammer, and I just started going beast mode, and I got through. I did the whole football stadium one time, and I was doing the second time, and I'm like, why did I do this? I got back to the firehouse. I could barely hold a water bottle up to my face. I was like broke, But I slept really good that next night and woke up the next day, and I was like, no way. I should be not moving right now. Like you could drop $100 bill after a good workout in front of you, and you ain't bending down to pick it up, right? But I woke up that next day, and I felt amazing. And my journey continued. I could not believe it. I got better sleep. I actually was sleeping all the way through the night instead of tossing and turning and repositioning my shoulders and my knees, and walking around like I'm cool, working out again, freeing myself of, the energy drinks was huge right there, just alone for my health. And not only that, my finances. I was dumping so much money into those things. But, I now 6.5 years haven't touched an energy drink, coffee, nothing, and here I am. I've lost 6 inches off my waist. I put on lean muscle. I don't feel like I'm 54, and, it's funny because I used to make fun of like older people, and I'd always sing that I can't thrive because I'm 55, or I can't drive because I'm 55, and kind of make fun of it. Well, here I am. I'm pushing 55 now and I'm thriving. So I'm like, oh, but it really did give me my health back, my internal health flipped around 180 degrees. And now, I do have 10 kids from 10 years old all the way up to 31. And my 6-year-old can't outlast me. And he is full of fire. Let me tell you, if you've ever met him, and I'm surprised he's not jumping on me now or burning something down in my house right now. But it has absolutely just changed everything. So my day begins usually about 5 a.m. My auto alarm clock goes off. I pop my men's capsules. I wait about 20 minutes. I drink my lifestyle shake mix, and I like the chocolate, throw a banana and some dry peanut butter powder in there. Man, that's good. And I put my DFT patch on. Oh, yeah. And I actually add Boost, our Plus Line product, to my shake every morning just to power myself with those greens, and keep my immune system going good. But, it is absolutely just giving me life back. And I get it all the time. They're like, oh, Clemens, well, you're just crazy, And I'm like, no, nobody knows the back scene, right? They only know the front scene. Like when they would see me every day, like we'd have stuff blowing up and on fire, and they look over their shoulder and see Clemens coming. They're like, oh, okay, we're good now. Clemens is here. Because they know the stuff's going down, I'm going in, But, and that's obviously why I'm tore up. But, just to have my life back, my energy back for the kids, my family, and now, I've turned this into a full-time gig for myself. And the cool thing about that is, and the whole reason why I started to do that was people were seeing the change in me, right? Because I actually hid my patch for 3 weeks underneath my uniform shirt. I wouldn't tell nobody, right? And it wasn't until my medic stopped me and said, hey, Cat, we're not letting you go home till you tell us what you're on. And I'm like, what am I on? I'm not on nothing. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm on this Thrive stuff. Because I was kicking their butts in training and everything else, PTing every day. And they're just like, what is in this guy's Cheerios, right? But to have all that back again, to feel, I am 54 years old. I feel like I'm 20 years old, and I was just out kayak fishing in the harbor with my son yesterday, and I paddled the whole way, you know what I mean? Like 2 to 4 mile paddle, and it just feels good to be able to do that and to get life back, So yeah.
Out of curiosity, like you said, you started almost maybe to prove somebody wrong. So I know there's always tons of skeptics, and I love to post something that says, all my skeptics became believers. I need more. I mean, I think we would both be okay. We'd be like, okay, prove us wrong. Give us 10 days on an empty stomach and we'll change your life. And I feel a lot like you. I've been doing this for 7 years. I know I feel better now than I did the day before I started. And I even look at the pictures of the month before I started, and I look at pictures of me now, and I'm like, you don't even look like the same person.
You go to the fan page, and there's over 1 million people in there. And look at all the stories. Our Lavelle fan page on Facebook is just insane. You see transformation stories, and just to look at people's faces, it's weird. You would never judge somebody's like being on their face and how that changes, right. But really your face changes. Maybe you're using more smile muscles. I don't know.
That could be it. So for those of you who are like on the fence, maybe you're a skeptic, you don't believe this kind of stuff. Somebody invited you to just kind of hear Randy's story, a retired firefighter, who obviously has torn his body up a lot. And there's 2 ways that you can start thriving. One is a customer, one is as a promoter. Now, I always like to share the difference with everybody just so they know, because it was shared with me in the beginning. It was kind of a no-brainer which direction I was going to go. But as a customer or promoter, you're given a free website from the company. Okay, you never pay for that. As a customer or a promoter, when 2 of your friends start thriving with you, you thrive for free the next month. Guys, I was a single mom when I started this. I had to get it for free. There was no way I was going forward. So that's fun. Awesome. And the difference between a customer and promoter is, again, it's free to join. Your products cost the same. There's no crazy discount if you're a promoter or whatever. There's no minimum, none of that stuff. But a promoter can earn commissions and bonuses. So to me, it was a click of a button. I was like, wait a minute. If I click this and I tell people about it, then if they order, then I get paid, plus I get credits. Okay, that's the route I'm going to go. That was a route I went. Randy, how did you start?
Well, somebody said, it was Robin Simmons. She said, "Hey, Clemens, share with two people, you'll get it for free." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not selling nothing. I've been swinging axes for 32 years. I'm not selling nothing." They're like, "No, just share it with your friends." They're like, and then I had another person, Lori Tate. She reached down to me and said, "Hey, Clemens, why aren't you sharing? You got a great story. You're getting your health back, right? You're feeling good." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, that's awfully selfish of you if you don't want to share." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Well, don't you care about your family and your friends? Don't you want them to feel the same way?" And she goes, "I'll just leave that right there." Click. I'm like, "Oh man, I guess that's
Yeah.
right." So
Eye
it was
opener.
perspective. It wasn't, when I started, Susan, it wasn't about making money. It was about helping people. Hello, that's what I've been doing since out of high school. I've been
Yeah.
helping people, right?
Mhm.
Sacrificing my body to help people I don't even know. And now this really gave me another branch to do that after retirement, especially. I was like, it feels good. It feels good when you get that person on the phone that says, "Hey man, I ran for the first time since high school." And they're getting their mojo back. So why would you not share it with two? So I bought my first product 6.5 years ago, and I haven't paid for it since. So it is an amazing program. You don't have to keep getting two new people. Just as long as you have two people thriving with you on auto ship, boom, you get the average of those two in credits, and you basically pay for shipping. So it is amazing. And then, so many people were asking about it. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll make a quarter a week or whatever." They pay you every week. And, I started sharing a little bit. I was really slow. I really didn't, no interest, no sales experience, no training, no nothing. Little did I know that when Lavelle did their first rank advancement bonus, I achieved an $80,000 rank advancement bonus. Didn't think I could do that. Went out and got a car from our auto bonus. Man, I was driving a 92 Honda, green with gold trim. I called it the Frog. I've never had nice stuff. I have daughters.
Yeah, no doubt.
you know, but for Lavelle to give me an auto bonus of $800 a month and up to $1,600 a month you can earn, why would you not go get a car that's $600 and pocket the other two in your pocket, right? Well, that's what I was doing. At first I was, they'll give you $300 for that auto bonus. And that
Mhm.
auto bonus, it's weird. It's the second rank of our company, right? The second rank that we can achieve, 4K, 12K. And a lot of people do it within a few months. Some people are longer, like me. Everybody's kind of got their pace, but it's only the second rank. And to receive that auto bonus for that 12K rank is just amazing. And about 3 years into the journey, just sharing with passion from my heart, helping people, doing events. I'm shy, so I don't like to talk at events. No, I'm just kidding. I hosted a
Whatever.
ton of events until COVID locked us down, right? And in 3 years, I hit the top rank of the company, 200K, and I still don't know what the heck I'm doing. I love helping people. It feels good inside, and that's what we're all about. It really is.
And you have done that since you got out of high school. I mean, guys, listen to
Yeah,
what he did for a living.
yeah.
Well, I super appreciate you being on with me tonight because I really just think sometimes people need to hear from a totally different perspective. You obviously, if y'all go search out Randy, you'll see he's very physically fit now, and he, God bless him, he still has his brain on with having that many kids during
I
COVID.
still have hair too.
Yeah, stuck in the house. I'm like, oh my gosh. Sometimes he's on our stuff and he'll have different kids in different parts of the room, homeschooling and different virtual learning. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's just insane. But I super appreciate you sharing with us because I know that your story is powerful. If somebody invited you to this, get back with them.